Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Alpha Omega. And you know something? I nearly lost it this morning. I really did. I nearly gave up on this place because it can drive you absolutely crazy. I'm standing here for a reason. And the reason I'm standing here is I was driving my son to school this morning and I was at this entrance. I won't call it a junction. It's not really a road. It's kind of a laneway. But entrance to the main Rashid Afasik road here. I was turning this way. I was turning left. I was turning left to go this way. And what happened? A guy on a motorcycle was on the wrong side of the road, as they usually are. And I nearly killed him. Because I was looking to my right because the traffic is coming to the right. And then he started shouting at me and screaming and shouting. Whose fault was it? It wasn't my fault. It was his fault. Sorry. More of it. It wasn't my fault. It was his fault. So this is where it was. I was turning this way. He was coming this way. And that is typical. There are places in this town where it happens more often than not. There are regions within the country where it's almost obligatory. It's unbelievable driving on the wrong side of the road. And if you hit a motorcyclist in that circumstance, in that scenario, okay, he's in the wrong, but you'll end up paying for his hospital bill. That's the truth. I nearly lost it. I really did. I won't use the expletives that I used, but my son was sitting beside me. And he said, Daddy, what did you do? What did you do? What did I do? What did he do? You see, if I had, and you see, what's worse is, I had a blowout with the missus this morning as well. That's par for the course, you know yourself. But that didn't help matters. And it's a question of time. If you're a road user in Thailand, and I mean pedestrian, motorcyclist, bicyclist, or motorist, it's only a question of time before you have an accident. And remember, if you're a pedestrian, you're the lowest form of life. The lowest form of life. They consider you, but they would not yield to you. And these idiots driving on the wrong side. And the other thing is, I know I said this before, but undertaking you. Like if I'm coming out of here, someone will undertake me as I'm making the turn, and of course I'm looking to my right because the traffic is coming to my right. That's one of the most frustrating aspects of living here. I don't mind if they do it. They do it. But if it affects me, that's when it's a problem. You see, it will affect me. And one of these days, a scenario like that, someone's on the wrong side of the road, someone's going to get hit. If it's a motorcyclist and it's a Farang driving the car, I guarantee you he'll be in the wrong, but you'll pay his hospital bill. Fact. I knew a Thai girl who was on La Prau. La Prau is down there. It's a major roadway, similar to this. And a motorcyclist cut in front of her and she was Thai, and she hit the motorcyclist. It was the motorcyclist's fault. The motorcyclist ended up having their foot amputated. And she had to give them 50,000 baht. I doubt 50,000 baht covered the cost of an amputation or whatever it may be, or rehabilitation. But it was the thing that the motorist has to compensate the motorcyclist. It's absolutely nuts. It would drive you mad. And that's not even to mention, I saw a lady on a pedestrian crossing today, and she was stuck in the middle of it because I gave way, I let her pass. They wouldn't stop to let her cross. It's unbelievable. You know, Thai people are wonderful. They really are. They're absolutely. I love living here. But my God, when they get behind the wheel of a car or on a motorcycle, it's completely different. It's a completely different world. It's like a different country. It's unbelievable. I know you've heard this before, but that's it. I have said before, I make videos when I feel passion, something affects me, and I share it with you. It's like therapy to me. But this is what to expect. Let me know if you've experienced something like this. But when you make a left turn, and we're driving on the left side of the road, so the traffic's coming from the right. When you make a left turn, you're not going to be looking to your left for oncoming traffic, because the oncoming traffic is coming from your right. But yet again, you have to do it in Thailand, you have to do it in Bangkok, because they drive on the wrong side of the road. And that isn't even mentioning driving on the footpath. Motorcyclists drive on the footpath, and you have to yield to, I am not kidding you, you have to yield to them. Anyway, I'm frustrated because of the fact that could have ended up a really, really bad scenario for me. Really bad scenario. And that's all I needed at this moment, at that moment. It's all I would need. So lads, make sure, if you haven't done so already, click that like button, click the share button, click the subscribe button. And I'll see you again for another wonderful video very soon. And make sure, if you want to, drop me a super thanks. Because one of these days, I'm going to have to compensate one of these idiots that drive on the wrong side of the road.
Hello there.